Hi everyone! So I will be ranking PJ Masks characters. Loop the 3. Cool, but the writers fumbled him pretty badly at the end of the 6th season. My baby Luna. She goes here because she has an interesting motive, in my opinion, and they kinda handled her well in the earlier seasons. Catboy. He's actually a well-written character over the course of the show. Next is my Go Gecko. He's simply the best out of the trio, for me at least, since he's mostly the kindest. Next is my Queen Owlette, and I'm sorry for this. She's great, but she's mostly pretty boring sometimes. Next is the Wolfie Kids. I love them, but they are pretty lacking. As characters, most of time they are only comedic relief or just pawns for other villains. I'm sorry, but a side character is a side character. You too. I love what they did with the Splat Monster, and his overarching plot is pretty cool, but I feel like it didn't really hit that hard for me. More side characters. Silly yet useful Spy Bot. The Speedy Twins didn't really hit hard for me. I don't see what they were going for, like, what even is a world of speed and why is it a wasteland? Dog. Next is Robot. He's surprisingly an entertaining character for me, despite not having much screen time. Oops, despite not much screen time for himself at all. He's a cool character who can sometimes be a good plot point. Next is Rebette. She never really did anything for the story and is easily replaceable. Next is my girl boss Rip. As I said earlier, I love her, but she's lacking. To be honest, I never really liked PJ Robot as a character. I honestly just saw him as a plot device. I don't really know why, but he never struck me as an interesting character even with the backstory. With the best character ever, PJ Riders are the ugliest freaks ever that are basically useless. Anyway, I recently started liking Pirate Robot and Pharaoh Boy as characters, even though the latter doesn't have much story himself, and his motives are copying the best character ever, and he is very confusing, like is he dead or what? Percival is meh for me. He's not really that interesting. He doesn't even talk. Ortisha is cool, but she has the same plot with PR. Octabella is very well written for me since she is pure evil and makes others suffer for fun. How could anyone hate the Ninjalinos? I'm genuinely curious. Night Ninja is pretty cool, but once again suffers from not having a proper backstory and motive. Like, why does he do the things that he does? I know he says he wants to be the best, but bro, why? I like Newton. He's a nice contrast to the bubbly PJs. Monkey Goo is so goofy yet can be a good character, since his silliness is helpful and funny. Motsuki is cool, but she fumbled Luna's arc. Yet I still love her even still, but I will forever grieve Luna's arc. Marvin is adorable and helps give an more character because they show that he genuinely cares for his Ninjalinos, despite mostly focusing on himself and his own goals. Lily Faye is an interesting character, but I'm putting her here since there's not much about her. Kevin. Ice Cub is one of the best disability rep I've seen, but he needs personality flaws. Same with Rip. Howler needs more character. since all he mostly does is fight rep and scold Kevin. Don't really care much about the gloops. Flybot Sally is a pretty nice crewmate for PR. And the Flybots are basically best characters. Pokemon, let's be honest. Now I don't know why there is just one picture of the evil PJs when Gecko isn't even a part of the trio LMAO, but they were cool while they lasted. I already ranked you guys AJ, HS, HDK, DJ, CJ, DJ, FK, DJ, DJ, DJD. Cameron is Cameron. I love Captain Cameron, but he's again another side character. Armago did. You deserved so much better. I like Bastet and her interactions with Pharaoh Slay, but again, not much info on her at all. More side characters AJDJ, FJJ, FHDDJ, DJF. And you and her lore go crazy. I personally like to think that she was trapped in the gong for being a villain. And during all that time she reflected. And I love her and her sassiness for that. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching this.